Hey there, today I'm working with the February 2019 Craft with Heart kit from Close to My Heart, and I've chosen the top layout to create today. There are two different double page layouts that you can create that you can see right there, and this is what the kit contents come with. Now if you're not ready to put your photos in, they have these photo holders here, so you can go ahead and create your layout and just wait for the perfect photos to fill it. These are all for the second layout, so I'm going to just put those aside. So on the sticker sheet here, you can see that it clearly shows you which layout belongs to which stickers, and the same on the die cut sheet, which I love. Look at how amazing this paper is. It looks layered, but it's already ready to go. So in addition to all the papers and embellishments, you also get 3 page protectors to work with too. So I'm going to put those aside because I am creating this layout today. If you check out the Close to My Heart catalog, which is absolutely gorgeous, you'll see all of the kits here in the Craft with Heart section, and I will give you the details on the website in my video notes. So let's get started here on this double page layout, and the reason why I chose this page is that it is rainbow goodness. Look at all the colors on this layout. This kit actually coordinates with the I Heart Us collection, which I just love so much. So this is the first step that the kit tells me to do, is to stick down these border strips. So I'm just following the directions here. These just add a bit of texture below that black line, and I love that that black line is there because it really connects the two halves together perfectly. I'm going to get started on the left side here first. So these are all the pictures that I have, and you can see why I chose them for this layout. It's because they have a ton of color in them, and I knew they could stand up with all the color on this beautiful layout. I'm going to go ahead and adhere the 3x4 photos. For this layout, I have the exact number of photos that it shows you in the layout example, so I don't have to change anything up there, which makes the process so much faster. If you need to create a layout in under 30 minutes, this is the best subscription to get because you get everything you need to create and you get the instructions to do it. Plus, you know that Close to My Heart will have something coordinating in the shop. So if you wanted to add more embellishment like I'm going to do today, then you know that you can find something that easily matches. I love those photos there. So those are the square 3 inches by 3 inches photos. So this is the paper pack for I Heart Us. And I'm just going to show you what gorgeous patterns and colors that we have here. You get 2 sheets of each design, and these are heavyweight papers, you guys. These are not thin papers. I love that blue scallop. It's so pretty. So I want to mat my square photos as well. So I'm just going to look here to see how I'm going to place my photos and what I might use. And I'm thinking that this yellow would be a good idea since I have a lot of yellow balloons in my photos. So the kit actually included photo mats that are this teal color, but I want to switch one of these up with a yellow one so that I can kind of alternate the photo mats here. I'm going to place the central photo. These are all of my goddaughter on her 2nd birthday, and this is the photo that I took with her parents. I really love these photos, and they make me really happy. So this is the perfect layout to use with these pictures. So I'm going to kind of alternate between teal and yellow, I think. So I'm just going to figure out which way I'm going to place these on this page. And I want to make the center photo yellow. So I'm going to carefully peel off my photo here. Now that teal paper will be unusable when I'm done, but it's okay because I have other paper from the I Heart Us collection, which I just love. So this is going to add a little bit of different color, and it also makes that photo stand out with that frame of yellow around it. It's so easy when you have the exact number and size of photos as in the example. It makes it go so fast. Okay, this is the journaling sticker, and I already know that I'm going to type my journaling, print it on my computer. So that is why I am using baby powder on the back of that sticker to unsticky it so that I can kind of find my placement here and then run it through my printer with my journaling. And what I'm going to do that is scan it in just so I know where the edges of the circle are, and I will add my text, print out the paper, and then adhere my circle to the paper and then print it out again. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these stuck down here. My center photo is going to be adhered with dimensional adhesive. Look at that gorgeous polka dot on the back too. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the patterns in this collection. They're just spectacular and super happy and neither feminine nor masculine. You can use them for any subject, but they really work so well for this birthday layout. On this side, I'm also going to pop up some of these photos, but before I started hearing anything, I want to be sure that I have all of my products here. I have the Picture My Life cards from the I Heart Us collection. Let me show you these because they're just super gorgeous. They coordinate with the papers. They have beautiful patterns and motifs on them. I really like this one because it has a lot of white space. I can add a bit of journaling to it. That one's so pretty too. You Are My Happy Place. The other great thing about these journaling cards is that they are vertical and horizontal, which I know a lot of you get frustrated when you love a design and it's only horizontal, but you have a vertical pocket. So I've chosen my journaling card here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere my square photos. This page is pretty much a story about how my goddaughter really wanted the Peppa Pig off of the cake. She was kind of obsessed with getting Peppa off of the cake, and she was so sweet and patient waiting for us to sing happy birthday to her and blow out the candle before she got her Peppa Pig. So I'm just having a look at where I want to place this journaling tag. And because that circle is so close to the edge of the layout, I think I'm going to move it to the left to kind of balance that a bit more. So those are my main page elements. The next thing I'm going to do here is use the die cuts to layer some of these alphas on the title. I'm not going to do anything to change that title because that Happy Everyday title is perfect for my photos. My goddaughter is like one of the happiest little girls that I've ever met. She is just wonderful. So I wanted to keep that title, and I'm just going to add dimensional adhesive to these words, to these letters. These are all included in the Craft with Heart kit. And all that this does is add a bit of extra dimension to your layout. Using dimensional adhesive to bump things up, especially when you have something underneath of them that really shows that shadow, is a great way to add interest to your page. And I love that Close to My Heart has made this easy to do. So you can see here that I use every last little bit of my dimensional adhesive. I cut it up to fit these little alphas, and then I trim it if it's a little bit too big. So not every letter is included here, just some of them. Makes it a bit more interesting when just some of the letters are standing up a bit. And then I have this last E. I just love all of these colors. That purple color is so pretty too. It's a much more red kind of purple. Also grabbing the heart here from the die cut. So I'm going to place that exactly where it shows it in the layout example, as well as this little teal one too. Super cute. We also have these two here, and those go on the other side of the layout. And here's this cutie rainbow, which I love. That goes on the other side as well, right at the top. And I'm not going to change a thing about that because I think it's really cute right where it belongs. And I want to make sure that I don't cover up those cute little ink blots. Anytime that a manufacturer creates paper that makes it look like I added some mixed media to the page is pretty awesome to me because often I'll go to add a splatter here or there and I ended up, you know, doing something way over the top or less than what I'd hoped for. So having someone do it for me is pretty perfect. Okay, so I've grabbed the I Heart Us compliments. Just going to check here to see if there are any more die cuts or stickers that I can add to the spread, just to get a little bit more embellishment on there. Now this is how your layout would look if you left it as is, but if you want a bit more, then you can be rest assured that the I Heart Us collection will coordinate perfectly with this kit. And that's what I love about working with the kits each month, is that you can do as little or as much as you like, or you have the budget for. So if you get your kit subscription, you are sure to have a beautiful, well-designed layout every time, and you can always add on top of that. I love that little rainbow there, and that little heart. Super cute. Just want to make sure I kind of balance everything. There's so many different options in here that I just love. I really love these little banners, and I want to get one on my journaling circle somewhere because that's a big white circle. I want to add a little bit of embellishment to that. That little die cut says, "I'm the luckiest," which I think is really sweet. That photo of my goddaughter, she's doing the kind of, you know, cheesy grin that only kids do when their moms beg them to do it. So I have grabbed this beautiful stamp set here, and this is the Feels Like Home scrapbooking stamp. I love that Close to My Heart makes so many stamps that work perfectly on your scrapbook layouts, because I'm a big fan of using stamps on my layouts. If you've ever seen any of my other process videos, you'll know that it's very unusual for me not to stamp on a layout. So I'm going to stamp this script Happy, 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 which is perfect for adding a little bit more black to the bottom. There's already those black ink splatters, but I want to get some text on here too. And this is the I Heart Us stamp, which I find really fun. I love the huge he said and she said. I definitely plan to use those on a pocket page spread at some point to get kind of my daughter's take on things. I love this one that says, "This makes me laugh," because that photo does make me laugh. It's definitely not her natural smile. She's just cheesing for the camera sort of thing. And I love that font. It looks really good with the title above too. Okay. So I'm just seeing if I need to add any more stamps elsewhere. And I really like this outline heart here on the Feels Like Home stamp. I think that would be a great thing to kind of spread around the page. It doesn't carry a lot of weight because it's only an outline. So I feel like you can add a lot of it around the page and not really distract too much. So that's what I'm doing. Just placing a little scattering of these cute little hearts all over the spread. Kind of just moves your eye from the left to the right side. And then also on the on the Feels Like Home stamp, there are these little sparkles, I would call them. Asterisks, sparkles, whatever you want to call them. They're kind of hand drawn. And I'm going to add those in as well. Just a few here and there. I feel like the title kind of needs some. And they go really well with those ink splatters that are already there too. I'm just going to put those right back on that stamp because I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen where you've lost a tiny little stamp, and it's so terrible because when you spend the money on a stamp and you lose a piece of it, it's really not great. So there are a couple of stickers here that I forgot to take off of my sticker sheet. And I'm not referring to the directions on these, I'm just kind of placing them with the heart outline stamp so that I can add a bit of color to those. Just looking at the compliments again to see if there's anything else I can add. And I like the idea of having this little tag here to add the date to my page. So I'm going to put that under the first photo there. Next, I have the I Heart Us sequins. Let me show you the gorgeousness of these. They come in 4 different colors: pink, yellow, green, and blue, in 3 different sizes, and you get an entire sheet of each color in the pack. And it's such a good value, you guys. I think I need about 4 of these because they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just placing a few here and there around my embellishment groupings. I feel like that little bit of sparkle and shine just finishes off those groupings. So my next step is to type my journaling in Photoshop Elements and add those to my journaling tags, the "This Made Me Laugh" and the circular one. So this layout turned out so beautifully. The photos couldn't have been more perfect. And even though this is not a birthday themed kit, the happy and colorful nature of the Craft with Heart kit this month really worked so well with these celebratory photos. And I love the way it turned out, as well as the story that I told with it. I hope you guys really enjoy your Craft with Heart kit this month, and I hope that I've given you some ideas on how to add a little bit more to your kit using the I Heart Us collection. This kit and the I Heart Us collection are really perfect for each other. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see next month's Craft with Heart video. And if you're interested in a Craft with Heart subscription, go to closetomyheart.com, click on subscription, and scroll down to see all of the details about the different subscription offerings that you have and to see the next 4 kits. Thanks so much for watching, and happy creating!